welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so much. I have my regular Boxycharm box and then my Ipsy Plus. Yes, I did get Ipsy Plus again this month. I've skipped it for the past several months, November, December, January. And I decided to get it, and I decided just to put these two together today. I was planning to do my 3 Ipsys because I'm getting Ultimate too, but Ultimate has not moved at all since I got tracking for it, and Ipsy says I have to wait 10 days before they'll do anything about it. So I'm still waiting for that. I don't know when or if I'll ever get it. And I did end up getting Boxy Premium because I signed up because I thought, you know, I don't have anything from Fenty, so I'll sign up, get on the wait list, see if something happens. Like the next day I got off the wait list and they charged me for the February box. So the February box is on its way and I will eventually show that. I don't know if I'm going to get what everybody else has been getting or what. But let's get into Ipsy. I just got that and I was very happy that it actually showed up because I was worried since the other one was not. And they always give you a card and this is what it looks like. There's going to be choice on the 24th. But look at how wonderful is this? They don't tell you anything about any of the products. So this is completely worthless piece of junk. This is what my box looks like. I did go on my Ipsy account and looked up the prices of all of these, so I can tell you what they are. The first thing I'm pulling out is from Dr. Botanicals. This is Pomegranate Superfood Regenerating Sleeping Mask, and I was surprised at how small this was. Like, this is not a very large item, and it is just barely over 1 ounce. It is 1.01 full ounce, and it is sealed, so I'm going to leave it sealed because I don't need any moisturizers right now, but I will eventually get around to using this. I do like pomegranates, so that's kind of nice. This retails, I have all my little things on this little sticky note, for $12, which isn't too bad, but I was used to getting more expensive things in my Plus before the Ultimate came out. And I'm kind of disappointed that there isn't quite as much. All right, the next thing in here is from Il Makiage. It is an ink liner. And if you have watched my channel, you know that I don't like eyeliners. I never wear them. This is what it looks like. And I actually have opted out on my Ipsy from eyeliners and from mascara, and I got one in my first box back. So I need to contact them and say, hey, why did I get this? I'll update you and see if they do anything about it, or if they're just like, oh, sorry, whatever. I don't know. They've been irritating me lately. So there's that. That one will be going in a future giveaway, maybe in the giveaway that I have going on right now. Who knows? Oh, and that retails for $21. Then this is the next thing. This is Mally, M-A-E-L-L-E, but it has the little accent over it. Clearly Brilliant Tinted Lips. And I was nervous about this one because so many of these do have wax, beeswax in it, but this has synthetic beeswax, so I'm going to go for it. And it is a nice shade. That's what it kind of looks like. It reminds me of the Chubby Sticks from Clinique, which is like one of my favorite things. So I'm not too mad about this. This is retails for $9. I'll get some use out of it for sure, at the very least. Then we have the thing that I chose, which is why I decided to come back to Ipsy Plus. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Sweater Weather Palette, and it is pretty small. I didn't realize it was going to be quite as small as it was, but this is what it looks like. I just thought it looked really pretty. I know it's very basic, but I feel like these are good colors. This is like an everyday work palette. I can really, you know, grab it and not have to think too much, and hopefully they blend well. That first one, that Messy Bun, the darkest shade, felt a little scratchy. So there's the first 4 shades, and then we will swatch the lightest 2 down here on the end. They do have cute names, that's for sure. So I put one at the top up here and the other one's down here. We have Sweater Weather, Fuzzy, Toasty, Cuddle, Chill, and Messy Bun. But it feels like a really nice everyday palette. And I kind of liked the one that we got in our Boxycharm not too long ago. So I'm hoping that that will perform the same. That retails for $29. Then the last thing that I have from Ipsy is this little packet from Lorice. And it's just a piece of kind of like heavy duty paper. And then of course, here's the bag. It's very plain. It doesn't have a lot. It is lined this month, which I believe the one last month was not, which was not the best. I didn't feel like that was the greatest. Anyway, we'll look at this. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned, both of these boxes are $25 a month now. Well, I was hoping it would rip nicely, but it did not. It went all over the place. And then there are 5 brushes in here. Let's see if they tell us anything. This is a kabuki. Doesn't really tell me much. Then this is an angle contour. They have like the NARS type of packaging that kind of rubbery but with a slight grip to it. Then we have this one, which is tapered blending. It's really quite small. And then depending on how big they are is how big the ridges are for each of these brushes. Then this is just a shadow, which is probably the one I will use the most, to be honest. And then this one is a flat foundation. And I don't do foundation brushes, but I might try. They feel very, very soft. They are losing hairs already, which doesn't bode well. But these are supposed to be $154, which seems a lot. Like there's no way that I would pay $154. 5 brushes, that would mean that they're all at least $30. That's a lot. I wouldn't spend that. And I'm looking at them and they're not even like the flat foundation. They're not even all the way even. Like there's little parts that stick up higher. Anyway, I did watch Just Ann, and I love her channel, and she was talking about these and like how expensive they were. And one of her subscribers, who's actually one of my subscribers too, looked for them on the website, and you could buy a bundle of them for like $60. But if you did want to buy them individually, it would be $154. So I feel like they kind of pulled a fast one, that they're trying to make it sound like it's worth more than it really is. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. And let's open Boxycharm before I decide which one was the best one. This is Boxycharm, and it's also $25 a month. They send a card as well, although this one does actually tell you what everything is worth, which is really nice. The first thing I'm going to pull out of here is from Pretty Vulgar. This is Faux Reals Extreme Volume Mascara. Now, I just talked about how I don't like getting mascaras because I get so many of them, but I did go through a lot of mascaras this past year, so I have a little bit of room because I'm taking a picture soon for what I'm sending to Wands for Wildlife, and it's huge. I don't mind getting this one though, because look at how darn cute it is. I have thought about buying some of the Pretty Vulgar stuff just because of the packaging, which is stupid, I know, but they're just so darling. I love all of the little birds on it. This retails, I'm not going to open it because it's not going to get used for a while, retails for $23. Then the next thing in here is from Queen, QVEEN, at least I think that's how you say it. It is a matte liquid lip satin, and it says it retails for $17. Let's see what color I got. Okay, not too bad. I can work with that color. That's not a crazy color. It smells kind of, you know, chemically. Oh, that's a nice color, actually. I feel like I have some liquid lipsticks that I actually wear that are similar in shade. So not bad. This is called Wifey. Interesting name. Oh, and I got some more brushes. These are from Alamar. This is a complexion brush trio, and it retails for $36, which seems more reasonable, right? And there are 3 of them. And I know somebody said I should save these, and I have been throwing them out like crazy. Maybe I'll save them and send them to a friend if they want them. Oh, weird. Okay, this one is a bronzer brush. I don't know if you can tell. It's really hard to tell, but it's like, it has ridges and valleys in it, and it definitely looks purposeful. That's really interesting. I've never seen a brush do that. I do like the shape of them. They remind me of the Royal & Langdon's that we got last year sometime. Yeah, but they feel nice. Then this one is a complexion brush, and it's really soft. That one I feel like you could do a good blush with. And then this one is a brightening brush. So maybe, I guess it's supposed to be for highlight. It's a little dense for what I usually like a highlight brush for, but we'll give them a go. I don't usually use bronzer, but I need to try some more. I put some on today, tried to warm up my skin just a little bit, but let me know if you can tell any difference at all. All right, next thing in here is Everyday Vacay by Ciate London. It is a coconut setting powder. I saw other people talking about this, and I was a little nervous because they were talking about how they break out with coconut, and I'm nervous about that because I do that too. And it doesn't say that it actually has coconut in it. And this says it's coconut fragranced. I don't know. I can't even get it open right now. Don't want to tear the box. Hang on. All right, so that's what it looks like. It looks very much like my setting powder that I'm wearing currently. I can't smell anything. I'm going to give it a try. Probably not for a while. I guess if I'm going to give it a try, I could have just ripped the box, whatever. I'm going to try it. I do have some other powders that I want to use first, but I have liked the powder that I'm using right now, so hopefully it will be good too. That retails for $22. And then finally, the thing that I chose, this is Kate Somerville K-Active Concentrates Biomimicking Peptides Smooth and Firm Serum. And it says on the bottom, courtesy of Kate Somerville for Boxycharm, which is interesting. There's been a whole bunch of talk recently about where Boxycharm gets their products and if they're authentic or if they're like a knockoff from the company that's made somewhere else, and not, because it says it's a retail price and they're supposed to be the same as what we buy in stores. But if they're not made in the same factory, are they really the same product and the same quality? There's been talk about that. And this one, I'm glad to see that it does say made in the USA on it, because some of them have changed factories. I just watched a really interesting talk on Caroline Heron's her YouTube channel. She's a British esthetician that my friend got me on, and now she's just lovely. Anyway, she was talking with Kate Somerville, and it was interesting to listen to them both talk about skincare and stuff. So this retails for $98. This was my choice item because this was something I knew that I would actually use. And the other choices, I think, were like an eye cream maybe and a palette, and I didn't want a palette, and I didn't need a new foundation because that was another choice. So yeah, let's kind of talk through and decide which one is the winner. So I got the set of 5 brushes from Ipsy. The palette, I'm really excited about the palette. This looks pretty nice, the lip balm tint thing. Really annoyed about getting an eyeliner, and then the little sleeping mask. It's okay. One thing for sure I'll use, 2 that I'm like, okay, 3, I guess. 3 okay, 1 excited about, and 1 just already know it's going to get passed along. In here, brushes, excited to try the brushes. Actually excited to try this lipstick and the mascara, and this one, and then one that I will definitely try out here. So I think Boxycharm won this month, even though they've been having controversy and issues, I think that they had a higher value and a better value for me personally this month. Let me know what you got in your boxes. Did you get the same variation that I did, or did you get something completely different? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.